Okay, good morning, everyone. My name's Hannah Richardson. I'm so happy you're here with me, and I'm really excited to show you what I literally do every morning during the week. I do a focused power, like 30 minutes, where I set a timer, and so I'm going to walk you through what that looks like. The first, and I break it down into 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes. The first 3 minutes, we're going to do something for mindset. And then 6 minutes, we focus on connection. 9 minutes, we follow up. And 12 minutes, we do reach outs. And literally, that is like the meat and potatoes of your business. And so this is what I do every morning with my team. We're just going to focus on these things today. So for mindset, normally we spend some time praying over a business or something, but I wanted to talk a little bit with where we are with our business and what that looks like for us, because if you are in a negative mindset, then you're going to struggle. And so you'll hear over and over that this business is 80% mindset and then 20% skill. So what's going on between your ears is really important. And I want you to focus on that. If you're feeling negativity or speaking untrue things, if you don't have solid belief, then those are things that you're going to want to really dive into and figure out. So what I want to focus on today is the belief component. And I am a firm believer in belief is broken down into things like you personally. Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in this opportunity? And do you believe in the products? And so I feel like for the most part, most of us are confident with products. We know the life-changing stories that are happening for people. And if not, you need to go dive into that. In ourselves, that is something that we need to work on uncovering those bad habits, limiting beliefs, things of that sort. But what I'm going to talk about this morning really quick in my 3-minute timer is belief in the opportunity. So I'm going to set my timer because I do want to keep this just like I do in the morning. So the opportunity, when you are operating out of a place, when you are messaging people and you're reaching out, and you know without a shadow of a doubt that what you are offering people is a gift and something that they could really use in their life, I want you to know, what is it? What is it that we're offering people when we're talking about this opportunity? We have incredible flexibility with our time. For us to be able to design a professional life that fits around the rest of your life is unlike any other opportunity. So when you are owning that and you realize that we truly have like the most brilliant design here with what we do, that is something that you can operate with passion and excitement. You are able to provide an incredible alternative to those looking to supplement their income around the commitments of your family. Financially, unlimited earning potential. You have the ability to compress a 30 to 50 year career into 3 to 5 years. And you get paid to talk about what you love. And not just paid, but you get recognized, which is huge. People love being able to see a job well done. And then the other parts, fun and community, that's no surprise for us. And then the personal and professional growth. That's one of my favorites. We are learning life and leadership skills. We're growing in confidence with who we are and the way that we communicate with people. So that is kind of like what I want you to hone in on. And then I'm going to read out of, so this book is a classic. If you haven't read it, you have to. Rock Your Network Marketing Business by Sarah Robbins. It's a classic. And so everyone needs to in this business. There will be ups and downs on your journey. Success requires you to fail forward. Discipline your disappointments. Don't deviate from your mission and be driven by your dream and don't quit. A lot of times there's some like negativity that we allow to creep in. We get frustrated, we get down on ourselves. And so she talks about here, what do you believe for your business? What do you believe for your life? What are you speaking over your business, life, and team? And so again, these are things I have written all on this page where it's like, I will be a diamond. Your next rank is not your destination. You're passing through, like whatever it is. What are your goals? I want you to speak positive truth over that. I have things on here like, we will be debt free. We will pay off 100% of our student loans. My team is on fire Everyone wants to do this with me. We're moving forward. So you're speaking things like no matter where you're at in your business on holdups or hangups or where you feel stuck, start trading that with the things that you are growing in and developing and moving forward through. So I'm just going to finish up this last part on you have, oh, okay, hold on. Shut that off. So you have the ability to speak into someone's destiny. You have the ability to truly transform lives with your words. And so I want you to hold that power and that weight, and that you are in a very unique position to make deep impact in people's lives. So, and no matter where you're at in your journey, it's a holding pattern. There's something to grow, something to learn, and something to get better at for you to keep moving on. So that's what I have for the mindset. All right, next, connection. So for 6 minutes, this is where I go and I do birthday messages. I will add friends on Facebook or Instagram. If you've been over the weekend, you were at a party or you were at the park and you met with someone, make sure you go when you find them on social media, send a message saying, hi, I'm so glad I got to meet you. This is also where you can go and do purposeful engagement. So if you have Instagram accounts that you are building that connection with, what I do is if there's an account I've connected with, I save it into accounts to engage with. If you have a Facebook group that you're in, this is the time to go and ask your question or to go and add value. 6 minutes to do this. This is a part of us expanding our network, a part of us showing that relationships matter. Okay, so 6 minutes, that's what we're going to go do. Okay, great job, everyone. So next we're going to move to 9 minutes of follow-up. And so follow-up can look like lots of different things. I always go back to simplifying your system to sharing, sending, inviting. You've shared about this somehow, like you guys have a message going. And so now you're going to send something. Have you sent the triplex video? Have you sent a testimony? Maybe it's time to send some samples. Have you invited them to get started and sent that closing message? Have you invited them to the event, the next event going on for your team? Have you invited them to the testimony page that you have access to where they can then educate themselves and build their own belief? So following up, that is just the next step in your conversation to keep them moving through that pipeline. So that's why lists are really great to keep yourself somewhat organized, where you have those names, those contacts of people that you like are in close communication with. Maybe sometimes the follow-up can look like a message that went silent from a couple months ago, and you're just trying to reignite it, connect with them maybe about their health goals. You were excited about this, is now the time. I'm going to send a few message examples to the chat for you guys to take a look at. But now I'm going to set the timer 9 minutes for us to do the following up. Okay, so next we're moving to the last category, which is 12 minutes of reach outs. And a lot of times this is the hardest one and the one that people avoid and skip over the most. But I will say that it is what will move your business forward the fastest, because the more conversations you are in, the quicker things are going to go. So a lot of times we try to wait for people to come to us, and this is the most intimidating part. I will just just like preface this in that there is a way to do this that is pushy and salesy, which is all what we're scared of coming across. Or there's a place that you can have a posture of inviting, and you are putting the feelers out there and then releasing yourself from the attachment. If it's not for them right now, that's 100% okay. It's not that they're telling you no, or that they don't like you, or that it's something personal that we need to like take on. It is just like, I don't have the need for it right now, which is totally fine. I love the example of you're in the restaurant and a waitress comes across to your table and says, "Do you want some coffee?" And you say, "No, thanks, I'm good." Does that waitress all of a sudden feel insecure about who they are and not like, or they're just like, "Oh my gosh, they don't want my coffee. Oh, the world's ending." No, it's you just don't have the need for your coffee in the morning right now with them. And that's completely okay. And so release yourself from that attachment of like your worth to people saying yes or no. And then just have this posture and this idea of, I am, I have had something that has changed my life that I know is incredible, and that there are people who are praying for answers and blessings in their life. And so I'm going to go find those people. You are looking for those people who are looking for this. And so you will hear a lot more no's than you will yeses. But I can tell you that when you send that message, they change the viewpoint of moving forward on your posting. There's a curiosity, you are planting a seed in there. And so they're going to be paying attention in a different way because you thought of them. So I am going to put another message example in the comments or the chat. I always reach out with the business. I would say 98% of the time, there is a business reach out for my new people, and I voice message every single time. And I know that can be really scary too, but it's one of those things that's like you enroll people on the phone and you hear that over and over and over. That is like, it's a must to do it scary and to get good at it so that that is your practice. The same with your reach outs. I will say more often than not, you should be voice messaging so they can hear your authenticity. You can hear that you're being genuine. It is not a copy and pasted message. And so here's a tip while you are learning how to voice message, do it to yourself. In Messenger, you can type your own name in there. So Hannah Richardson at the top, and I can voice message myself. And once you have one that you're liking, you can forward it to the person from there. So it's a great tool. And that might take some extra time at first, but I can tell you that the quality over quantity is so important. We are not mass messaging people. We are not going to spam inboxes. And so again, I'm going to show you an example of what I would voice message someone, but here's more my template. When I'm going to go message someone new, I have three things that I do. I connect, I compliment, and I ask a question. And so that is my template to tailor my message to the person that I am thinking of. And you tell them, what is it that's on your heart? Why are you thinking about them? Why is it they would be so good at this business? Why is it they need these products? Like, you are coming to them and you are going to make them feel better about themselves because of your message at the end of the day. And that is something that you are not going to be shaking in your boots and scared that you just send and you're like, oh my gosh, I hope they don't hate me. I have had people who did not buy Plexus, but they thanked me. That was so great to hear those kind words. Thank you for that. So, all right, 12 minutes. This is how we finish it out. Don't avoid this. If you have your message of people, this is the time to pull that out. And we'll do this part now. Okay, you guys, and that is the completion of your 30-minute timer. And I know that was almost 45 minutes with all my jabbering, but when I am laser focused in the morning and I have this system, it is 30 minutes of work. We all have 30 minutes in our day to do what matters to move your business forward. So if you're working full time or you're homeschooling or whatever, this is that 30 minutes that you can do in the morning, nap time, evening, you fit it in your lunch break. And the other things that I will add, so if my kids aren't awake, I go into another thing. The two other pillars of your business are your customer care. So checking in with your teammates to make sure they're successful with their products, and your post. So getting your post ready. Those are a couple other things I will add to my window of work time if I have that time. Otherwise, it's just like you are doing those things in the nooks and crannies of the day. I just want to end with talking about how self-discipline and self-control are a big part of what we do in this. We need to have the discipline to do the mindless scrolling, the things that don't matter. We need to have that laser focus on your why and what it is you're doing. Because a lot of times there are time sucks on here when we hop on social media and then we have this black hole of 20 minutes of watching stories or reels. Like, it's amazing how we avoid things that we know we should be doing. And so pray for that self-discipline to implement that within your time management and your day so that you can do things that bring lasting impact and move your business forward. So, all right, that's what I have for you all. I will give you a couple minutes if you wanted to snag anything from the chat before I end this. And then I hope you all have a wonderful day.